I think although there are new challenges facing philanthropy, there are also potentially quite big opportunities for philanthropy to play a really important role in the years to come. I think philanthropists and the organisations that they support have a uniquely well-placed to address some of the divisions that we've seen in society as a result of some of the social changes over the last year, and also to find ways of addressing those divisions. I think one of the things that is going to require is some uncomfortable conversations between philanthropists and the organisations they support and people who are very much on the other side of political and social arguments. But I think finding positive ways to have those debates is important, because by implementing early warning systems and also offering something of a kind of pressure release valve for people who feel left behind by things like globalization and liberalism, it could mean that in the future we aren't faced with a situation where people are forced to take more direct action or use more radical means, which in some countries might even mean violent protest. And if philanthropy can play a part in making sure that we don't get to that point, I think that could be a hugely important role. I think it's also important that philanthropy plays a role in standing up for facts and evidence. I mean, we're increasingly told that we live in a post-truth world and we hear all about fake news every day. But I think it's important that we don't just accept that narrative, and philanthropy should very much stand up for the importance of fact, data and evidence to try and challenge that narrative wherever we find it. I don't think that the next few years are necessarily going to be very easy either for philanthropists or for the organisations they support, but I think if they rise to some of the challenges that I've highlighted here, it could well be that in future we look back on 2017 as perhaps one of philanthropy's finest hours.